Look around the truck market today. What do you see? What do you notice when you walk through dealership lots, scroll through online reviews, or watch today's commercials? You see a betrayal. A systematic betrayal of the truck enthusiast. Over the past decade, the industry has quietly waged war on what made trucks great. They stripped away the V8s, replacing them with overstressed turbocharged V6s that struggle to replicate the raw grunt and audible satisfaction of a proper V8. They added intricate hybrid systems that save a few miles per gallon, but cost thousands of dollars to repair once the warranty expires. And perhaps worst of all, the few V8s that remain are now infected with cylinder deactivation technologies, like active fuel management, AFM, and dynamic fuel management, DFM. These systems, designed to save fuel, are notorious for destroying lifters, camshafts, and engines well before 60,000 miles. Manufacturers told us this was progress. They said the V8 was dead. They insisted we should accept it, that efficiency is more important than durability, and that convenience outweighs mechanical purity. But one company didn't get that memo. For 2026, GMC is rewriting the rules. While Ram is killing its legendary Hemi, and Ford is leaning heavily into the power boost hybrid systems, GMC has done the unthinkable. They are introducing the 6.6-liter Lat-Vate, a truck engine built with old-school principles, modern engineering, and zero compromises. This is more than just a new engine. It is a rebellion against the forces of downsizing and forced efficiency. It's a middle finger to the EPA's tightening regulations. It's a love letter to mechanical durability and reliability and the visceral joy of driving. This is the story of the new king of the road, and we're going to break down 8 mechanical reasons why this engine makes every other half-ton truck obsolete. Reason number 8, cast iron versus aluminum, why it matters. Let's start with the foundation. Modern trucks like the Chevrolet Silverado 5.3 liters, the GMC 5.3 liters, or the Ford 5.0 liters rely on aluminum engine blocks. The reasoning? Aluminum is lightweight, which saves fuel and improves handling. But aluminum has a critical drawback. When subjected to sustained high load conditions, towing 10,000 pounds up a steep grade for instance, aluminum expands and flexes. Over time, this expansion can lead to bore distortion, warped heads, and head gasket failures. In other words, aluminum sacrifices durability for lightness. The 2026 Sierra 6.6-liter V8 doesn't follow that path. It is built with a cast iron block, a material that has been the cornerstone of heavy-duty engines for decades. Iron absorbs vibrations, resists heat soak, and maintains its dimensional integrity in extreme temperatures, whether it's minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit or 230 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, it adds weight, but it adds it where it counts, to the engine's structural integrity. You're not buying a disposable appliance. You're buying a fortress, an industrial-grade tool designed to outlast the truck itself. Reason number 7, the no-nanny valvetrain. Next, the valvetrain. Ask any GM truck owner what keeps them up at night, and the answer is simple: AFM and DFM. These systems shut off cylinders to save fuel, but they rely on complex collapsible lifters. When those lifters fail, the camshaft follows, and repairs can cost upwards of $4,000. GMC made a bold decision. The 6.6-liter has no cylinder deactivation. 0. Every cylinder fires 100% of the time. No solenoids to fail. No collapsible lifters to jam. It's a mechanically pure engine designed for reliability. GMC understands that truck owners don't want to gamble their engine's lifespan for a mile per gallon gain. This alone makes the 6.6-liter V8 the most reliable gas-powered V8 in GM's lineup. Reason number 6, bulletproof internals. Under the hood, most modern half-ton engines use powdered metal connecting rods and cast crankshafts, fine for grocery runs and light commuting, but weak under heavy-duty stress. The 6.6-liter V8 is engineered differently. It features a forged steel crankshaft, heavy-duty forged connecting rods, and pistons made from high-strength, hyper-eutectic aluminum alloy designed to endure massive cylinder pressures. The bore and stroke are also carefully engineered. A massive 4.06-inch bore paired with a 3.86-inch stroke. This over-square design allows the engine to rev freely while producing massive low-end torque, making it not just powerful, but also resilient. Stock output is already substantial, yet the engine is overbuilt to handle far more power than it produces at the factory. In short, this engine isn't just strong, it's almost indestructible. Reason number 5, military-grade cooling systems. Heat is the enemy of longevity. Turbocharged engines like those found in Ram's Hurricane or Ford's EcoBoost models run extremely hot because the turbos act as heat sinks attached to the manifold. Overheating is a real threat. GMC's 6.6-liter V8 avoids this issue entirely. It employs piston oil squirters that spray oil directly onto the underside of each piston, keeping them cool under heavy towing loads. Additionally, it has a high-capacity water pump and an external oil cooler designed for extreme conditions, resembling something you'd find on a semi-truck. This means the engine can sit at full throttle, fully loaded, climbing a mountain in Death Valley, and continue asking for more. Overheating? Impossible. Reason number 4, GMC 6.6 liters versus Ford's 7.3 liters. Ford's 7.3 liters Godzilla is a commendable engine, but the GMC 6.6 liters has a hidden advantage: direct injection. The Ford 7.3 liter uses older port injection technology. While simpler, port injection lacks the precision and cooling benefits of direct injection. GMC's high-pressure direct injection enables a higher compression ratio, 10.8 to 1 compared to Ford's 8 to 1, which translates into more efficiency, sharper throttle response, and better low-end torque. The result? 401 horsepower and 464 pound-feet of torque, delivered smoothly, efficiently, and consistently. This engine blends old-school durability with modern precision. Reason number 3, GMC versus Ram Hurricane. Twin-turbo Ram recently replaced its iconic Hemi with the Hurricane inline-six twin-turbo. On paper, it makes more horsepower, but it comes at a cost. 2 turbochargers, intercoolers, thousands of feet of vacuum lines and piping, extreme cylinder pressures, heat management, nightmares. After 100,000 miles, the Hurricane engine is likely to demand expensive repairs, leaking seals, failed turbos, and complex diagnostics. GMC's 6.6-liter V8, no turbos, and no intercoolers, hundreds fewer parts. Simplicity wins the reliability war every time. Where the Ram is a lease, the GMC is a legacy. Reason number 2, the visceral driving experience specs matter, but trucks are ultimately about feel. The 6.6-liter V8 is a visceral experience. There's no turbo lag, there's no wait for spool. You press the accelerator, and the truck moves, instantly. The torque curve is linear, natural, and unassisted. And the sound? Not artificially pumped through speakers or sound simulators. This is a mechanical roar, vibrating through the floorboards, the seat, and into your chest. Every merge, every highway pass, every hill climb is a reminder. This engine has a soul, a presence, and a connection that no forced induction system can replicate. Reason number 1, a 300,000-mile engine. Finally, the ultimate measure, longevity. We live in a disposable world. Phones last 2 years, cars last 5, but the 2026 Sierra 6.6-liter V8 is built for decades of use. Remove the failure points. AFM, turbos, aluminum block, and you have an engine that's essentially indestructible. It's realistic to expect 300,000 miles, possibly even 500,000 before a major rebuild is needed. This isn't just a truck, it's an investment, a machine you could pass down to your children. 10 years from now, when turbo trucks are in the scrapyard, the iron giant of the 6.6-liter will still be running. The verdict, the V8 isn't dead. The truth is clear, the V8 isn't dead. It never was. It simply needed a champion, an engineer, and a company willing to say no to fleeting trends and yes to reliability, power, and visceral satisfaction. GMC has done exactly that. Ford, obsolete. Ram, confused. GMC, at the new king of the road and the new standard bearer for naturally aspirated, mechanically pure, heavy-duty V8s. And yes, the story doesn't end here. Pair the 6.6-liter with the 10-speed Allison automatic transmission, and you have a combination engineered for maximum efficiency, smooth power delivery, and durability, capable of handling anything you throw at it. This is the 2026 GMC 6.6-liter V8, a truck for enthusiasts, for professionals, and for anyone who refuses to compromise. It's not just an engine, it's a statement.